My father was first, of course, sacked then, and we went to a candlelight vigil when YAB Lim Guan Eng was imprisoned. I remember meeting his family. It was my first experience of the trials and tribulations that the DAP leadership had to face. Any opposition politician had to face in a country that rightly should be free for all people, all Malaysians, regardless of their political stripes. And I'm glad, because then it really reaffirmed my principles. I realized we must all fight this. It's not just about Anwar Ibrahim, at the time sacked, beaten under custody, imprisoned. But if we want to change Malaysia, we must all participate in the process. We must not say it did not happen to my family. It happened to someone else's family. I'm living a comfortable life. No. Kerana itu saya ucap tahniah kepada tuan-tuan, puan-puan yang hadir pada malam ini. Kerana apa? Kerana kita sayangkan Malaysia. Tak kira kita Melayu, Cina, India atau kaum-kaum lain di Sabah Sarawak. Kita semua mahukan perubahan, dan saya agak terkejut kerana dalam jamuan makan malam dana bagi lembah pantai kita adakan di mana? Tian Ho Temple. Mungkin generasi muda tak ingat, saya pun tak ingat. Masa tu saya baru berumur 6 tahun. Tapi YB Lim Kit Siang pasti ingat. Di mana tempat semua pimpinan bersama-sama, they gathered at Tian Ho Temple in Selangor before Operasi Lalam. Now I must say, it is significant that Lembah Pantai, the Member of Parliament is a Malay, a Malaysian, a Muslim, but we had it and we held it in a temple, the place where everyone, regardless of their religious background, can come together, because this is Malaysia. It should not matter whether we are in a church. It should not matter whether we are in a mosque. It should not matter whether we are in a temple. We respect one another's beliefs and we must work together. And my message to all of you tonight, don't you let them win. Don't you let those people who hate unity, who hate harmony, who are full of hatred and bigotry win. We must remember that. Orang kata, orang Cina akan takut kalau cubaan dibuat, menakut-nakutkan mereka. Saya kata, the Chinese, the Malays, the Indians, we are not fearful. Tuan Putri. Because we are united by love. We are united in the belief, if we work together for all that is precious in Malaysia, we will win. Now, ladies and gentlemen, dari segi sosial, tadi YB Lim Kit Siang kata tentang ucapan maaf Najib Razak. Pada saya mudah. Dari segi sosial, dia ucap maaf nak menang undi. Dia tak ucap maaf pada YB Lim Guan Eng bila orang perkasa, bila mereka yang kita tahu disponsor oleh UMNO menyerang himpunan hijau di Pulau Pinang. Apa jenis Perdana Menteri? No leadership, no humility to apologize for the doings of people in his party. Saya pergi ke negeri Pahang, kawasan Felda Lempar Hilir 1. Siapa yang menjerit? Siapa yang cuba menumbuk saya? Siapa yang menyerang? Orang UMNO. Ada Perdana Menteri minta maaf? Ada Ketua Pemuda UMNO minta maaf? Tidak. Jadi bagaimana nak percaya? Saya, kami, para wartawan di Pulau Pinang, kita semua rakyat Malaysia, kenapa kita dipinggirkan semata-mata kerana kita tak rapat dengan pimpinan atasan Barisan Nasional? So ladies and gentlemen, this is the state of affairs in the social condition, the relationship, and it's terrible. But I am telling you, saya akan pergi lagi ke Felda kerana saya tahu di Lempar Hilir 1 orang Felda nak dengar ucapan saya. 17 Mac, siapa nak ikut? Jom. Tapi saya nak bagi tahu, kerana itu I ask you, we cannot do this alone. We need your support, we need your courage. Believe me, if we all stay firm, if we all work together and not allow these bigots, these idiots, they are idiots. Apa? You percaya Presiden Perkasa dapat projek pun pasal talian dengan UMNO, Jambatan Pasir Mas? Come on lah, jangan hina lah orang Melayu. Orang Melayu semua tak mau nak terlibat dengan puak-puak ini. Ini semua puak UMNO Putra. Kita berlainan. Kita sayangkan Malaysia sama seperti semua penduduk di bumi yang bertuah ini. Because of that, do not let them win. Bidang ekonomi. Okeylah, Datuk Seri Shahrizad bukannya berhenti, dia tak sambung je lagi. So it's a bit different. Sometimes they confuse the terms, and it's very difficult for me. Already, of all the seats that the Parti Keadilan Rakyat decides to fill me, they choose Lembah Pantai. In 2008, there was no cow scandal, mind you. She was very, very popular. But by the grace of God, rakyat yang pilih perubahan, bukan kemenangan individu. Jadi saya menang dalam menang. They put her as a senator. Dah jadi senator, jadi menteri semula. Jadi memang bukan mudah. Tapi kita bukan secara peribadi nak serang sesiapa. Pada saya yang kita pinta apa? Bukan sahaja beliau dijadikan sacrificial lamb. We want to know at the time the Prime Minister was Tun Abdullah Badawi. We know the UMNO Youth Chief was defensive, so all out defending the project. We must know what exactly is their role in the entire NFC affair. Menteri Pertanian, sekarang timbalan Perdana Menteri. Come on brother, we want to know, how do you approve such a project? Don't you all want to know? Takkan nak diam 1000 bahasa, bawa ke mahkamah, hukuman setahun 2, finish. Kemudian tunggu skandal seterusnya. Tidak, at the very least we demand a royal commission of inquiry to be set up to ensure this horrible, scandalous project does not repeat itself. You kena faham kenapa kita minta. Bukan mudah. Mula-mula kena pergi gemas, kena kira lembu. Ya, you gelap. You nak senang ke? YB apa? Saudara Fizi Ramli dah kira lembu, dah tahu KPI not met. Barulah whistleblower datang satu demi satu. Bukan dia automatic begitu. Tapi NFC ini pada saya berkat keberanian rakyat Malaysia, bukan hanya keadilan, tapi mereka yang memberi kita maklumat sampai ke akaun lubang cacing. Dari segi politik, apa Perdana Menteri buat? You jangan lupa rampasan kuasa negeri Perak. Number one, main person, leader responsible, Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak. Who was the legal representative for Datuk Seri Zambri? Datuk Hafarizam, yang juga legal advisor of UMNO. Who was the Chief Justice at the time? Tun Zaki, also former legal advisor of UMNO. It's very useful to become the legal advisor of UMNO. You get to high places. Mereka kita dapati, khusus Datuk Hafarizam dan isteri Tun Zaki, dapat projek terbaru Kinrara Damansara Expressway. Nilainya berapa? 2.02 bilion ringgit. Jangan lupa, YB Kit Siang was imprisoned under the ISA. Ketika itu bawa apa? Bawa class litigation melawan penganugerahan kontrak plus. Pada ketika itu Sami Value admitted, plus diberikan kepada Hati Budi Sendian Berhad. Sami Value said, don't worry, this is an UMNO company. Terus kita hilang dana, UMNO ambil duit belah kocek kiri, masukkan dalam kocek kanan UMNO sendiri. Duit rakyat. Kita nak sokong lagi. Itu kalau berlaku dulu satu hal, sekarang diulang tayang dalam projek KIDEX. Can you imagine any other democratic nation? We will be embarrassed. But in Malaysia, business as usual. In Parliament, not even a look of guilt, of embarrassment for such a show, sheer wastage, sheer corruption. I mean, for me, as a first-time member of Parliament, it disgusts me to the core. And what I can say is, syukur, Alhamdulillah, tak pernah menjadi ahli UMNO. Saya kali pertama masuk politik bersama dengan Parti Keadilan Rakyat. Hanya mesej saya pada malam ini, orang-orang UMNO biasa pun dipinggirkan, dinafikan hak mereka. Yang dapat duit beberapa kerat di atas. Only the rich and powerfully connected. So you all kena convince your UMNO friends. Brother, woman ichlai kai ke? You cakap Melayu lah. Tapi tunjuk kita ini, you know, one of the biggest strengths of Malaysians, you kena multilingual. You boleh cakap Mandarin, you boleh cakap Tamil, boleh cakap Melayu, boleh cakap English. Ready, bye-bye Singapore. Jadi memang ini yang perlu kita laksanakan. Kita kena kerjasama, jangan gunakan strategi mereka. We must be above them. We must strive to do better. And make sure whatever we propagate, it is for unity, it is for unity, it is for unity. We will not stoop to their level. Can we do this? Now, ladies and gentlemen, for me, this parliamentary session is very crucial. Bukan persoalannya kita hanya kritik. Kita laksana janji kita, kita laksana pentadbiran yang cekap demi Malaysia. Kalau di Pulau Pinang, do you know how difficult? You know, Zairil mentioned The Economist. Paling snobbish lah magazine Economist ni. Nak pandang Penang ni tepi-tepi mata macam tu. Pulau Pinang. Satu kejayaan kita bersama. Dan saya tahu bagaimana pimpinan DAP sekarang sudahlah jual secara tender terbuka. Nak bagi tahulah ahli-ahli parlimen BN UMNO ni kadang-kadang dia terkeliru. Kita buat tender terbuka pun dia kata tender terus, kerana dia dah biasa dengan praktis bawah UMNO. Bayan Mutiara 1.1 bilion ringgit dapat pulangan, 500 juta ringgit keuntungan untuk bantu buat kos rumah yang sederhana. Bukankah ini caranya? You help, you make sure from the profits you recoup, you attend to those in need in society.